Hi, everybody. Ken Phelps here from the Daytona Regional Chamber of Commerce. It's my pleasure to welcome you to another Mission Member Spotlight interview. Our mission members are those business and community leaders who believe strongly in the work of the Daytona Regional Chamber, and they go over and above in their support of our mission. And today it's my pleasure to welcome Kathy Masterson from the Hard Rock Hotel Daytona Beach to learn about their business. So, Kathy, thanks for taking a few minutes with us.
It's my pleasure, Ken. Thank you.
Let's start by, I would like you to tell us a little bit about the Hard Rock brand and what sets you apart from other destinations.
Sure. The Hard Rock brand is iconic. It's been around since 1971. We're actually celebrating our 50-year anniversary this year in 2021. We're super proud of our heritage, and really, I think the thing that sets us apart is probably our main goal, and it permeates the entire brand, and it's we create authentic experiences that rock. And that authentic, I think, is really the key word that, we're a very upscale brand, but very approachable, not pretentious at all. We love all, serve all is one of our mottos, and it really reaches everywhere from our guests to our employees, to our charitable arm of philanthropic arm of Hard Rock. It is really embracing all cultures and embracing all people, and being a level of service that everyone really deserves and desires from a service industry.
Let's talk for a minute about that Hard Rock Hotel Daytona Beach experience. It's much more than just hey, come visit the beach. It's completely immersed in music and entertainment and great food and living life to the fullest. You even have a staff position titled Vibe Manager. Clearly not an industry standard job title. How does your team work to make that experience first class for each guest?
Well, of course, the environment and the vibe. I mean, that's the perfect word to use. We create an incredible vibe that you feel from the moment you pull up to the front driveway and walk in the doors. There's music everywhere, and it's all genres of music. It's not just rock and roll. It's country, it's jazz, it's pop. It is, of course, rock and roll, hip hop, a little bit of everything. We curate a music playlist that are played throughout the building. We have 5 different zones, so you're not going to hear the same music when you walk out to the pool that you do in the lobby or that you do into the restaurant. So, and it's truly a different experience in the gym. It's a different playlist, and our vibe manager actually curates all of those and puts those all together. There are different levels of music. The volume of the music is a little bit more subdued in the morning, and it raises in the afternoon and into the evening around the cocktail hour, and then it tones down in the evening. So it's a very well thought out, immersive process from the music standpoint. Of course, here we have our Wave Terrace, which is our live music venue. We have live music programming every single night, 7 nights a week. Sunday through Thursday, it is in our Sessions restaurant. And then on Friday and Saturday night, we have larger bands that take our main stage up on the 3rd floor. And where else can you go and experience a live band with the ocean as the background? I mean, it's incredible. The staff really embraces that vibe, I think, and it shows that authentic thing comes through again. Our staff members are allowed to be who they are and deliver that authentic experience, and they're never pretending to be someone that they're not. And I think that is the thing that sets us apart mostly. They're very relatable. They're passionate about what they do, and everyone here has the same end goal in mind. And you don't find that a lot in a business where everyone is on the same page. And I think that's definitely our vibe, and our guests feel it, and we see it in our reviews, we see it in our TripAdvisor, rankings, and we've just been very, very blessed with this brand and what it stands for.
Well, I want to ask you about a particular aspect of music because everybody knows Hard Rock. It's rock and roll and music's involved, and for your operation, it's much more than just lip service. That every room has a CD cover outside the room that identifies that room.
Right.
All of your teammates have their favorite singer, artist, band on their name tag, so people can immediately make a connection. But I want to ask it goes beyond that into connection to the community, and I want to ask about the guitar that's smashed behind you in the background, and tell us a little bit about that story because it's a really cool way of how the Hard Rock Hotel Daytona Beach connected with the community very early.
Absolutely. And I mentioned the philanthropic arm of Hard Rock, and we've really been there from the beginning. This guitar behind me. I actually had the privilege of smashing on grand opening day, which was back in 2018. So we've been at it for about 3 years now. And to get these guitars, we actually reached out to Seabreeze High School and their music department. They had a lot of guitars and instruments in disrepair, and so we actually got those from them, and in return, we purchased new guitars for their music program at Seabreeze and replaced all the ones that were damaged. And we were able to smash them, and it lives on my wall now. So pretty neat stuff. We've done a lot within the community. We embraced the whole Adopt a School program, and we've had the kids from Ortona Elementary School here to do their end of year beach bash. Atlantic High School, we helped them create their audiovisual and music room, and donated the funds to do that. We've worked with Food Brings Hope, which is a local food bank that gives back to the community. Every year we do an annual New Year's Eve gala, and a portion of those proceeds go back to Food Brings Hope. So we really understand the importance of our role in this community, and want to embrace and give back where we can.
Well, it's such a cool way to celebrate a grand opening. With a ship, you smash a bottle of champagne on the bow. You do a ceremonial turning of the dirt for groundbreakings and that kind of stuff. I thought that was just such an appropriate way for you guys to kick things off. I want to ask you about the mission of the Daytona Regional Chamber to advocate for a strong economic and business environment, and why that resonates with you, with your general manager Andros Bell, the whole team, and in turn inspires the Hard Rock support of the mission member program.
Absolutely. We really, I think, recognize our role within the community. We generally care about doing business with other members, and think, particularly in this environment with the pandemic, we're really not able to tap too much into tourism outside our own community or within this drive market. So it's extremely important that we are supportive of our local businesses as much as they're supportive of us. And I think that's really the mission, is doing that business with the members and making sure everyone is on this economic train to move the city forward. And, there's so much growth happening right now within our city. It's amazing to me just to see what's happening out in the LPGA region and here on the beachside community, and all the new development. You see cranes, which is extraordinary. We haven't seen that in a long time, and to really see the community coming into its own and to be part of that growth is amazing for us.
I think the future is very bright. And speaking of that, the growth, we're talking about doing business, all the great things that are happening in the community. So this might be the toughest question I ask you, because there's so many aspects of doing business region. But what do you believe is the best aspect of doing business in the Daytona Beach region?
Well, I think, again, moving this economy forward. I mean, in such challenging times, we're all having to do different things, and we're having to think differently. And there's all the buzzwords, the pivot and the shifting, and then, bobbing and weaving, whatever you want to call it. But it's relying, I think, on our local businesses and our local residents, and recognizing that you can't always rely on outside folks to come into the community. And I think we've been able to do that here at the Hard Rock, with welcoming our local residents and our local business owners into the hotel. Those bands that we have on the weekends and the live bands we have 7 nights a week, there's no charge for that. It's just wide open and available for anyone to come and enjoy live music. I mean, how can you not? Music is the one thing that unites us all, and everyone has a favorite song or something that takes them back to an important time in their lives, whether it was their wedding song or something that they remember as a child. And that's the thing that really bonds us all, and to be able to share that with the local community, and welcome everyone into the hotel, and not be exclusive. I think that's probably my favorite thing about our relationship with all of our local businesses and local residents alike.
Well, music is certainly a universal language, and we're very grateful for your support of the Daytona Regional Chamber. And Kathy, thanks for sharing a few minutes with us this afternoon.
It's my pleasure, Ken. Thank you. Rock on.
And thanks to all our viewers for tuning in to another Mission Member Spotlight. Be sure to check out future editions of the Daytona Regional Chamber e-brief for more Mission Member Spotlights, as well as news and information about your community. While you're here, be sure to subscribe to the Daytona Regional Chamber YouTube channel for more great content. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.